Congratulations, today is a fantastic day. The student has received some incredible news. All proud of here at the YMC Academy. Well done, well done. You have really, after all these decades of effort, you have finally come through, and the journey is over now, or is it? Or has it just begun? One will never truly know, but a major milestone has been reached, and we want to tip our hat to the student for this. And we're going to kick off that tipping of the hat by analyzing a game which was a pretty poor game, but the student won. Student won, and it seems like it was a bit of a roller coaster, much like this journey along the way has been. And in order to survive a roller coaster, you need temperament. You need the ability to handle the ups and downs. All right, and that's easier said than done, but none better than a chess game to prove the point. So here we go. Uh, this kind of situation seems to have emerged before, but I have to say, E5 didn't pop into my mind either as a realistic candidate. But I believe we have seen this exact line before. Interesting. I think it's a rather advanced way to play it, basically. Yeah, pretty sophisticated, I'd say. Pretty sophisticated line. Okay, no problem there, no problem there. This move I'm not a fan of, however. This is another. Okay, well, he was concerned about this. I understand, but you should actually. Okay, you're concerned about this, right? You're concerned about this whole knight fork thing, but you gotta know at this point that you can get the rook here and everything's good because your knight's guarding that and your rook's guarding this. So, and if everything is good, then it means it's good for you overall, because later on you're going to do this, you're going to kick him back and you're going to win a tempo. So you should invite a failed effort. You should invite the failed effort. In fact, you should lure them in. Try it, try it. That's the attitude you should have. All right, but then you got to know your defenses. That's the only way you can play that way. A wild lashing out move, forgetting that the opponent can play en passant right here and just wrecking the position right there. But this is a low-rated game. People don't know about that en passant and all that hillbilly crap back in the you know in those New York towners. They like to play with this en passant bullshit. We're from the rural areas, so they don't know the rules. And instead, we get a different kind of game. Again, there's a little comfortable move here. This is a comfortable move, but it's not precise. The key thing you got to keep in mind here is he's going to at some point get a lovely bishop that, even if you manage to castle and stuff in time, it's still a lovely bishop that's very annoying, very hard to dislodge. You'd have to play a move like this to even do something about it. And even then, capturing here invites his pawn in. It's not great. So there is a cost. There is a cost to the mental comfort of having a pawn handling the pawn and freeing up your knight. Totally understandable, but got to keep in mind the cost. So, however, fortunately for you, we got a killer blunder here. This is a killer blunder. So this is an example of how people normally mess up right after the opening, is that they try to do something. They try to do something and they end up doing themselves in. It's a big blunder, huge blunder. This is, yeah, shish. I mean, remarkable that pawn up would have even been better. So just amazing overall. I guess you could say it hasn't been played in the most ambitious way. You've just taken the hard cold cash material. Uh, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. But all in all, going really well here. And this is a nice move from white, I would say, because, well, that bishop and queen. I think it's decent for him. However, he's way behind on materials, so there's really not much to worry about. So everything's going smoothly. Life's great. Life's great, and just when life is going great, you start to take it a bit easy. You're like, oh yeah, there's this awkward pin. I can handle it. You know, you start you start causing troubles for yourself. All of it out of nowhere. All of it out of nowhere, right? And then panic sets in. The panic sets in. Here, a killer move, I think, would have been indeed the knight check, forcing a capture and then perhaps a trade. And you get this potentially very dangerous advanced fast pawn that you can put a lot of pressure with. That's the best counterplay here because you have to accept that you're losing the piece. And what are the best conditions to? Oh, actually, that's a move I wouldn't have expected. That you actually sacrifice that pawn and use that to develop tempo and momentum with the infiltration. Huh. Advanced way to play, actually. All right. Anyhow, so we lost a knight, and we're back more or less to a even-ish position. But computer really hates this move. It's like a mega blunder, apparently. Mega blunder, and I'm not sure I even understand why. Oh yeah, the queen sack. Wow, queen sack, pawn push, queen. Damn, yeah, that's a bit tough to spot, I admit. Uh, is the sack even still on? Now it's a bit. I think it's still on. The sack was still on here. So yeah, I mean, you gotta have real. You have to have good tactical eye to spot that, and the ability to consider options like sacrificing the queen. Mm, yeah. So instead, what we're getting is a more of a maneuvering kind of game, right? Sometimes you get an easy way out in life, but you want to it. You have to be really amazing to see that. Anyway, so the mega blunder, and Black's now comfortable in life again, really comfortable, and just has a immense command of the position here. Now you can really just sit back and enjoy at this point in the game. But you never know what the student might surprise you with. And okay, yeah, well, maiden one, not played. Get a nice, you can enjoy himself. Student is enjoying himself. He wants to have the thrill and get the final blow on his terms. So well done, and congratulations on a remarkable achievement. Until next time.